Systematic control of learners' knowledge and skills is an important part of learning. Methods of control or testing of knowledge and skills are closely related to the method of all other links of the educational process. Methods of presentation of educational materials, consolidation and repetition, generalization and systematization of knowledge. The purpose of the control is to check, determine how the past material has been mastered by an individual school child and the whole class, to find out the quality of knowledge, skills and abilities. Such verification is an integral part and important component of the learning process. Systematic testing of knowledge develops in school children the skill to prepare homework for each lesson. The habit of systematic work forced a sense of responsibility for conscientious performance of work on time, the will to overcome difficulties. Control in its definition means checking something. From the point of view of cybernetic concepts, control is considered as a feedback characteristic of a self-regulating system. Control in the educational process is considered on the same principle basis. Feedback serves as a basic for making the necessary adjustment to the learning process to improve its content, methods, means, and forms of management of educational and cognitive activities of school children. Control provides an opportunity for the teacher to analyze his teaching activities, achievements, and shortcomings, to take measures to eliminate shortcomings. Information about school child achievements is also important for parents to participate in monitoring the progress of their child, to help him overcome difficulties in learning. Testing and recording knowledge is an important aspect of any biology lesson. Therefore, the test must be organized so that it activates the cognitive activity of each school child, allows him to independently operate with the learned educational material. The most common form of control is considered to be an oral test of knowledge. It makes it possible to check each school child. Therefore, it is called an individual survey. The school child's oral answer may be accompanied by showing natural objects, tables, models, sketching diagrams, setting up experiments. It is important to release the whole class so that the verbal review does not have one school child character. School children can supplement, corner mistakes, ask additional questions on the topic of an oral answer, evaluate a friend's knowledge. The teacher can reveal not only the volume and level of assimilation of the material, but also the school child's ability to build a coherent story, analyze, classify facts, and give examples from personal observations. Questions for the oral verification must be formulated so that they are understandable and feasible for the school child, prompting him to a detailed story and not to a monosyllabic answer. A frontal oral check or score story survey differs from an individual one in its brevity. It comes down to unwearing a series of consecutive questions. As a rule, this form activates children. The teacher can lift the poorly and moderately performing ones. Compacted interview essentially differs from the traditional oral check in high efficiency and intensity. The questions asked to the school children should be understandable so that they do not have to be further explained. Some school children take turns answering at the blackboard, using tables, models, drawing on the blackboard, other answers from the spot, supplement, court mistakes, and still other to written work. Written work is often used to test knowledge of biology. Its results objectively indicate the level of mastering the material, the correctness and the completeness of the formed knowledge, as well as the nature of cognitive activity and the effectiveness of training. With the help of written work for 10 or 15 minutes, you can test the knowledge of a large number of school children. However, when preparing a written work, one should be aware of the accuracy of questions and assignments that do not require detailed descriptions and characteristics. Written testing has a positive effect on the development of abstract thinking in the written language of school children. This test does not require special equipment and can be carried out in any part of the lesson. Testing is considered to be an objective tool for assessing the level of knowledge. The pedagogical test is characterized as a system of facilitated written tasks with a gradually increasing degree of difficulty. Currently, testing is being actively implemented in the control of educational and cognitive activities of school children. The main position of testing is determined by its clear definition as unambiguity, reliability, complexity with other forms. Tests created within the school by one teacher or a group of a teacher or outside the school by research centers and peer-reviewed are called standardized tests. The developed tests are checked for validity, adequacy, conformability, and reliability with the degree of confidence in a given form. Tasks in the test form consist of instruction, the test itself, and answer options.